Good morning, everyone. We'll see if anyone joins me on this morning, 7:30. Kind of early, I know, for some of you. Hopefully you caught Kristen's live video yesterday. I wasn't able to catch it live, but I did watch it last night before going to bed, and there was a lot of good info in there. So thanks, Kristen, for sharing. And if you didn't get a chance to watch that yet, I highly recommend it. I know there's a lot of you in this group that I don't know, and so I wanted to just really quickly introduce myself. My name is Londa Flory, and I live in Brookings with my husband and my 2-year-old son. And right now I'm a substitute teacher in the Brookings district while building my doTERRA business at the same time. And so I plan to build my business to replace my teaching income, and then I will be able to stay at home more with my family and just work on my own schedule. And so I'm looking forward to that day. Welcome all of you that joined. Thanks for hopping on this morning. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about water intake, which kind of seems to me pretty obvious. We all know we need to be drinking water. We hear it from our doctors. We hear it from probably every health or fitness article that we read. We need to be drinking water, and that's so true. This morning I just want to share a little bit about what I learned about side effects that can happen when you are not drinking enough water, and then why we need to be choosing water over other drinks. So yesterday, as I was doing my research, I learned that our body is actually made up of 2/3 water, which is something I think I did know that, but it was kind of review for me. And it was just crazy to me as I let that sink in about what the size of my body is, and thinking that 2/3 of that is actually water. And obviously we know we lose some of it through elimination, going to the bathroom, and then sweating if you're somebody who works out a lot. And then the more liquid that you lose in the body, the thicker your blood becomes, and the harder your heart muscle has to work in order to pump blood throughout your body. And so obviously, if that's happening, you're going to feel fatigued, you're going to be tired because your heart is working more than it has to. And then I feel like for some people it's easy to think we just need to stay hydrated, we need to be drinking liquids throughout the day. But if you look at some of the liquids people are drinking, we see that they are drinking like Gatorade, coffee, alcohol, or those sugary energy drinks that do nothing for us. Those actually dehydrate our body. They are not hydrating. So it's really important that we are drinking pure water every single day, and enough of that pure water. Some of the side effects, sorry, I have my notes next to me here, but some of the side effects that can happen from not drinking enough water is definitely fatigue and tiredness, and this is something that I experience oftentimes at the end of the school day. If you're getting a headache, if you are feeling low on energy, the first thing you want to do is get a huge drink of water. That's one of the first signs of dehydration. And when you're dehydrated, that means that the tissues and cells are not getting enough water to make you feel motivated or make you feel energized to do anything. A second side effect of not drinking enough water is constipation or digestive issues. So if you're not drinking enough to help your digestive system process, obviously you will feel constipated because you're not going to be able to get rid of the waste in your body. You're not going to be able to get rid of those toxins, and you're just going to feel kind of junky. If you've ever been constipated before, you know that it's just not fun. And then constipation in itself can lead to other health problems down the road as well, like allergies or irritable bowel syndrome, toxic overload, bloating, and stomach fatigue. And so drinking water is just a small step that we can take to help keep our digestive system healthy. And then the next one here is stomach ulcers. And stomach ulcers is not something I was super familiar with, but I'm just going to read here from my notes. To protect the stomach from its acidic digestive fluids that is made during the digestion of food, the stomach is coated with a lining of mucus, which is 98% water, and 2% sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate helps in the digestive process by neutralizing the acids. So when a person is dehydrated, the stomach doesn't have enough liquid available to make the mucus, so that person ends up having a poor mucus lining protection from the acidic fluids of the digestive process. So this is why some people are more acidic in the body and then have digestive problems like heartburn and things like that. And then the last one here I wanted to share is just weight gain that can happen as a result of not drinking enough water. And that's because if you're not drinking enough water, a lot of times you're going to feel like you're hungry. And this is something I've experienced too. At the end of the school day, I often feel just like starving. And then I think about my water intake for the day, and a lot of times it's little to none. Just as a teacher, you know, if there are any teachers in this group, you know that you don't really get a lot of breaks during the day. And so usually after school, the first thing that I do is I drink a big drink of water, and then I feel a lot better. I don't feel as tired, I don't feel as hungry, and I feel like I can make it to dinner time before I eat. So I just want to share a little bit, go into my tips for getting enough water into your day. Ideally, it's recommended that you drink half of your body weight in ounces per day. For myself, I like to do what I call the gallon challenge every single day. And so what I do is I literally have this gallon of water, and I have it full at the beginning of every day. And I take it to school with me, and my goal is to have it empty before I go to bed that night. A gallon is more than like what I'm technically recommended, but I feel good drinking a gallon, and I actually don't feel like it's too much for me. There are some days, especially where I'm working out, some days I'll actually drink more than a gallon, and I'll have I'll finish my gallon and then want to drink more water. I actually really enjoy water, but I know once in a while I just like to mix it up a little bit, and so what I do is sometimes I will add some essential oils to my water just to give it a different taste. Mix it up a little bit. I love lemon and wild orange, and then I don't have grapefruit down here with me, but I do like grapefruit a lot as well. But these essential oils do so much more than just flavoring our water, but they help support our immune system, and then those citrus oils are just gentle, natural detoxifiers too. So those help in aiding to flush out toxins in the body. And so that's something that I really love to add to my glass water bottle every day is